All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving our praise and glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem Hamashiach Yahushai. All right, Yahweh is who the world calls God. Yahweh Shai is who the world calls Jesus Christ. All right, and so-called Negroes. All right, or who they call us African Americans. You so-called Hispanics. All right, Mexicans, Native American Indians. All right, we are the Israelites according to the Bible. All right, and we are the 12 tribes of Israel according to the scriptures. All right, and we know that um, first and foremost. All right, let's get one thing straight. The reason why we're called African Americans, Mexicans, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Haitians, Jamaicans, all right, Brazilians, all right, Native American Indians, all right, blacks, niggers, wetback, all right. All of those names are titles, and really those are the slave names that was put upon our people by our oppressors. All right, starting with the so-called white man and these other nations. All right, those are those are the names that we go by today because they were placed upon us by our oppressors. All right, but really we are Israelites and we all come from we all come from the 12 tribes. All right, the tribe of Judah is you so-called African Americans. That's what they call us. All right. The tribe of Benjamin, those are the West Indians. All right, the Jamaicans, and the tribe of Levi are you Haitians. The tribe of Issachar are you so-called Mexicans. The tribe of Gad are you so-called Native American Indians, man. And then the tribe of Manasseh, that's you Cubans. The tribe of Ephraim, that's the Puerto Ricans. And the list goes on and on and on. So, the reason why we call these different names is because of slavery. And today we're going to prove once and for all that the Lord's people, the Israelites, according to the Bible, the nation of Israel, is talking about us. We are the Lord's chosen people. All right. And the whole world has been tricked and deceived, mainly us, to thinking that we are not the chosen, and we are. All right? We are the chosen. We are the real Jews. All right? It's in the scriptures. And we're going to prove it. This is Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spoke unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemy for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. So, the reason why, all right, we went into slavery, our people, all right, is because our people, all right, our entire nation, we went off, all right, and disobeyed the Most High, all right, and broke the laws, statutes, and commandments, all right, and because of that, The Most High, he sent his son, Yahushua, who the world calls Jesus. His true name is Yahushua. He came and died for the entire nation of Israel. All right. But majority of our people, they did not repent. They were not sorrowful, and they were disobedient, and they were rebellious and being wicked. So because of that, our people, our nation is cursed. And that's why our people went into slavery on cargo slave ships. What nation of people went into slavery bondage by the way of ships? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and even the Native American Indians through the Atlantic slave trade and the Trans-Saharan slave trade. All right, which proves that this prophecy proves that we are the Lord's people, because we fit these prophecies. Nobody else fits these prophecies but us. And we're going to prove it. This is Joel chapter 3 and verse 1. All right. Joel chapter 3. All right. And this is Joel, all right, chapter 3, all right, in verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. How were we removed far from our border? Because of slavery. Why do you think we're not over there in Israel, in Jerusalem, over there in the Middle East, all right, the land of Israel, all right, Jerusalem? Who's over there? The so-called the Arabs, all right. These other nations are in our homeland. They ain't supposed to be there. So, because the original people are not over there, and because the heathen are over there, and because we're not there, that's why it's a lot of chaos going on. That's why the land is mourning. Everything is dying. It's a lot of chaos and destruction going on because the original people are not in that land. All right. Who are the original people? The original people is us. Because we're over here in the land of America, the United States of America, the land of the North, because we're over here and because we're not over there, that's why everything is going the way it's going. Because the original people are not in that land. That's our land. All right. But these damn Arabs and these devils, all right, they're all up in that land, in our land, all right, portraying to be the Lord's people. They're a bunch of liars, all right? They think that they are the chosen, and they have tricked and deceived the whole world to thinking that they are the Lord's chosen people, and they're not. They're a bunch of liars, man. They got no business being over there. But because we're here, that's why they're there, all right? And why are we here? We just read it, all right? So, now let's get Amos, all right? Salakia. This is the book of Jeremiah, all right? This is the book of Jeremiah, all right? Salakia. This is Jeremiah, all right? Jeremiah chapter 15. Salakia, Jeremiah chapter 16, Salakia. This is Jeremiah chapter 16, all right, and verse 14. Now this is going to prove, all right, that we are the Lord's people and we have been scattered through the four corners of the earth, mainly over here in the western hemisphere in America, all right, and we've been scattered. This is Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again to their land that I gave unto their fathers. All right. So where's the land of the north? Over here in America, the United Snakes of America. All right. This is the land of, all right, the land of the north. We are in Egypt. This is spiritual Egypt and Sodom and Gomorrah, all right? This is the land, this is the wilderness, all right, that the scriptures is talking about, the land of the north. America is Egypt. This is the new Egypt, all right? And Sodom and Gomorrah, why? Because there's a bunch of sodomites and homosexuals and faggots over here, all right? So now let's get all right. So let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 28. This is Deuteronomy, all right, chapter 28, all right, and verse 15. Now this is what he said what would happen if our people disobeyed him and didn't follow his laws and his commandments. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Now, what does that mean? It means he's saying, when y'all get to where y'all going, y'all are going to be cursed. And look at our people today.